What's happening for you next?
Well, somebody told me the other day that I have a very chaotic work ethic. I prefer to think of it as I'm leaning into divine timing. As someone who has always done what they were told, the way they were told, when they were told, I'm actually sitting at the moment in this sort of liminal space going, no, I think I'll just let things evolve organically. I don't want to have to do anything. So I have a lot of ideas. I mean, I'd love to narrate the audiobook version of Weird Shit. I think I'd like to actually tell the story, because I think that would tap into a whole different mindset of people than those who actually buy and read books. And I think those people could probably do with hearing some of this information. I've got a children's book that I'd like to republish and maybe write into a series. There's definitely a sequel to Weird Shit floating around in there somewhere. In fact, I had a wonderful reading with a very, very wonderful medium that I see her once a year for sort of a sort of spiritual checkup. Go, how am I doing? And when I published Weird Shit, they were having a fun old time going, it's so nice to see this information disseminated in a way that doesn't have a stick up its butt. And they, because I don't do hushed and reverent. And they suggested that I write the sequel and call it Even Weirder Shit, which I won't, but there is definitely a sequel in there somewhere. But I've got nothing scheduled on my year calendar, but lots and lots and lots of ideas. And when I'm inspired, I'll just get it done.
I think that's the most important thing, isn't it? It's not about, how much you're producing, when's it coming? It's actually, it will happen when it's perfectly ready. And our lives work when it's time.
It's not a problem until it becomes a problem for me, and then I will get off my butt and do something about it. and I'm allowed to do that. Isn't it so freeing and so liberating?
Yeah.
I don't need to do a darn thing.
And if people realised and gave themselves permission, if you've given yourself permission to be, given yourself permission to express yourself, and given yourself permission to have a little word with yourself when it's required, that's all okay. It's okay, isn't it, to not be okay as well?
In fact, it's desirable. I had a lot of input from a lot of upstairs sources last year that said, stop doing. It's time to just be. My superpower has always been doing. I was a walking service industry. I did to earn my place in the world. And now I've been told I can't do anything anymore. And I mean, I did nothing until I've literally turned into a cabbage. And it's crazy. And then somebody said to me, you're so silly. You don't have to stop actually doing things. What they're saying is, know who you are and be who you are. Because anything you do from your being, from your authentic being, isn't work. It's sharing the love. I thought, yeah.